Okay, traders, let's talk about reflection questions from 2023 transitioning into 2024. How do we want to look back on the year? So I have posed 8 questions that I would love for you to answer them all or pick and choose what's meaningful to me based on how long you've been a member. Which of these questions you answer will vary. If you've been with me a full year, all of these should apply to you. If you've only been with me a little bit, maybe only questions 4 and 5 and 7 might work for you. So let's go through them because I think it's instructive. So how has your trading evolved this year? In other words, I previously traded like that, but now I trade like this. What changed? What clicked? What moved the needle? What brought clarity? What lessons will you never, ever, ever have to learn again? What were your biggest ahas? Such as this week, we're choosing not to trade because of CPI, PPI, FOMC, the week right after NFP. Perhaps one of your ahas would be, wow, there are times I don't need to trade, and I do better when I avoid those times. Because number one, you get a little break. Number two, you didn't put your account at risk when there's super high odds that it's going to be a level 10 difficulty environment. Was that one of your ahas this year? So I'm going to pose these questions to you, answer them, and then come back a few days later after your mind has worked on these and the questions have marinated in your mind and your heart and your soul. And I promise you, additional revelations will come to you. Come back, right-click the 3 little dots and click Edit Message and add more content. Second question is, where's the gap? Where are you right now and where do you want to be? That's the gap. What needs to change to fill that gap? What's causing the most friction? What is causing the most friction? What needs to be tightened up, reined in, wrestled to submission, and conquered forever? What are you determined to never, ever, ever do again? What are your 2024 goals? Complete this sentence. I am most successful when I blah, blah, blah. Or, I always do well when I blah, blah, blah. Complete this sentence. I am least successful when I, or I hurt myself the most when I. Complete that sentence. See, you might be brand new to our group and your trading hadn't evolved at all, but you probably know the answers to these questions. Put yourself out there. Be vulnerable. You are in the safest group, I promise you, to put your weaknesses on display and get the support that you need. You're in the best group for that. I know you are. So I encourage that. What lessons or advice would you tell other traders that they need to heed, follow, and submit to? What lessons or advice would you tell other traders? This might be a good question for those who have been in my group longer, to the new guys. Another way to put it, what do you wish you would have told yourself 1 year ago? What advice would you have given yourself? That's the advice our newer traders in the group need. Complete this sentence. The honest truth is, you will not be successful if you can't blah, blah, blah. If you keep blah, blah, blah. If you don't blah, blah, blah. And then for those in the group longer, I would love to know your favorite trade setup. What's your go-to setup? That would be really cool. I've never asked that question, so I'd be interested to know what is your favorite setup out of the, we probably have, 5 to 10 different trades that you can take, and some people like to take certain ones, and some people like to take other ones. I'd love to know what your favorite trade setup was. If there's any questions you think I'm missing, please put them in the comments below, because this is my first stab at throwing these questions out there. I want this to be completed by every member by the end of the year. And this is my first stab at the questions. If there's something you think I should have added, would you please put it in the comments so I can reflect upon it and put it perhaps in this. If you're not a member of mine, these are great questions to reflect on your year from 2023 as you transition into 2024. Okay, have a great time working on this assignment.
Stay green, my friends. And to learn more about our group, go to microstrader.com.